This is my only Ben Simmons hype video. I truly believe that Ben Simmons is going to have a year. And what this is going to result in is our man Ben Simmons basically being a beast. And I had this thought before we even thought about him scoring. But for me, it comes down to the fact that I truly do believe that this is a guy who has the ability to do whatever he wants. Literally, I've said this before. If Ben Simmons averages his rookie year numbers of 16, 8, and 8 and doesn't shoot three-pointers, I'm fine with that. And I think there's a lot of people out there in the NBA world that would be also fine with that. And that's where I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. Or even if he doesn't shoot threes this year, if he averages 16, 8, and 8, would you be fine with that? Because I would. But this video uploaded by, I think, Swish Culture shows Ben Simmons, and we've seen it forever. Every summer we see Ben Simmons taking 3 after 3. And what happens? None of that helps. None of that, we see none of that during the regular season, okay? Which is understandable because Ben Simmons supposedly has OCD or is a perfectionist and can't shoot three-pointers because in-game, due to the fact that he's such a perfectionist that he literally has, I guess, like a brain, like something in his brain doesn't allow him to do that. So for him, it's really hard to take three-pointers in-game because he feels like he's being a detriment to his team, which, like, I understand. It's just let's just agree this is just a bit excessive. But look at these shots. Look at these shots. I'll admit the stroke is a little bit slower. Like, I mean, I have a slower release than some people. I'm not saying I'm super slow when I shoot a basketball, but I feel like my release isn't as slow as Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, a few times when you watch if you guys saw, I don't know if I'll have it loop in, but if you look at the clips of him shooting, you can tell, like, there's a decent wind-up period. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that, okay, will this shot be blockable? I mean, he's tall, so no, not necessarily. But the shot looks good. Fundamentally wise, it looks good. Ben Simmons looks good. Watching this just makes me want to play more basketball. I haven't played in a week, and I'm like really upset about it. Just been busy with life, and it just sucks, like, how life makes you not able to play basketball as much as you'd like to. But hey, c'est la vie, right? C'est la vie. Now, I think with Ben Simmons, it comes down to he doesn't need to take 5 3-pointers a game. Literally, if he shoots just one 3-pointer a game, I'm cool with it. Maybe 2, that'd be more ideal. But if they're really playing him at center, trying to see Ben Simmons as the next Draymond Green, which I have said that I thought this was a genius idea, because why haven't we thought of this before? When this was announced, this was like a week after I had been doing this on 2K, and nor do I ever talk about 2K when talking about real hoops, because one is a video game and one is real life, and you can't compare a video game to real life. But I was just saying, like, I thought about that in 2K, and I was just like, why aren't they doing this in real life? And literally what happens a week or 2 later after I'd been doing that, they do it. Also, I hope this new 2K game I just pre-ordered is like way better than last year's game. 2K22 on next gen console was fucking terrible, and I will forever say how bad that game was, because it was honestly horrendous. Like, one of the worst games I've ever played. That game would crash on me like every other minute. I've never had a game crash as much as 2K22 did. If 2K23 isn't worth it, might retire from video games. Okay, truly might retire from video games. But yeah, I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below with this whole situation, and what do you think of it? But yeah, I think it's weird, but I think it's weird. I also just saw something that just said, listen to this. Lying on the internet. Your eyes in your picture are edited. No, they're not. I had surgery on them after a bad accident when I was 7. Bro, your pictures are clearly your eyes edited. Like, who fucking cares? Just admit to it. God damn, people are stupid. Alright, I'm done. I'll let you guys be. You guys probably don't want to hear me anymore, so goodbye.